We're actually in a city called Michigan City, Indiana, and I want to show you something really fast. A building before the sun goes down. I really like the Midwest region of the United States. To me, this is like the most beautiful. It's like I get the feeling like I get in rush, I get really excited. If it was me, like I would love to just walk around here like I'm doing right now. But something about just the way it is, like this is such like a typical like mall. It's pretty abandoned. This whole mall is I think it's vacant. But a lot of Midwestern towns are like this. I don't know what the population of this town is. I'm gonna look it up, but if I had to guess, it's pretty small. It's very small. I'd have to say it can't be more than like 20,000. But I love like little towns like this. They have usually not that many people. They have trees like this, which are nice. And it's just really nice to walk around. The temperature right now is perfect. The sun's going down. You can see all those trees over there. It's just really, really peaceful if you're a person that likes to just walk around and think. I think a lot of Russians like to walk around too. So that's why I feel like it's kind of similar. I don't want to like generalize, but I don't think too many people, I don't know, I don't want to say that, but I would say that, you know, probably not that many people want to walk around here. I mean, there's really not even a sidewalk to walk. But it's so pleasurable to walk around because my imagination, I think it's because, I don't know, like I just start daydreaming, and I don't know, I could just actually not even think of anything. My mind just kind of goes blank, and I don't know, like maybe I imagine of what, I don't know. I don't really do any imagining either. I just kind of relax. And since I have space, there's not that many people. Like right now, there's no one around. I could just think, you know, or not even think, just not even think at all. I just kind of enjoy it. But this is like a building. I think this is pretty cool. It's a church. I guess it's nothing special architecturally, but it's pretty nice. It's a solid brick building. Something just went in my mouth. Excuse me. Yeah, like it's a solid brick building, you know, which is good. You know, it's gonna last a long time. It's gonna stand up to any kind of weather. And I feel like that's what the Midwest is about. It's about like industry. It's about kind of standing through tough times. Are there mosquitoes out here? Something just almost went in my mouth. Yeah, I don't know what it is I like about the Midwest. It's just something about it. I think I just kind of said what it was, basically. But, you know, these towns used to be major, like, steel production towns. Like, big steel production towns. But nowadays, U.S. used to be known for steel production. And literally, now, I remember last year I picked up a load of steel. And it was Russian steel, and Russia far outpaces US steel production, and China's number one in steel production for sure. But Russia is Russia produces way more steel than the US. A lot of these steel mills are just abandoned, you know what I mean? They're mostly empty. I mean, we still do steel production, but it's like almost nothing. So it's really, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but also sad because you know that, I mean, this is like disappearing more and more. But the cool thing is that there's not that many people, so you can kind of just walk around and nobody really bothers you. And people in the Midwest are like pretty nice too, you know, like they're polite, they're civilized for the most part. Now this is Indiana. I'm not a real fan of Indiana. It's not my favorite state. It's pretty close to Chicago right now. We're probably like about half an hour away from Chicago. But yeah, like I kind of just like maybe putting in headphones or maybe not and just walking around, and I think that's pretty cool. But we're on our way to Detroit, Michigan right now. So I like Detroit. Detroit is a cool city. Maybe not all of it, but there's some parts of Detroit that are nice, in my opinion. It's another Midwestern city. So, like, this is nice, right? You can just take a walk down that street. No one would really bother you. It's completely empty. But somehow, you know, things still work. So it's kind of cool. It makes you feel like you're in a video game or something. Like, all this is just empty, but there's still restaurants. There's a Walgreens right there. So for a person like me who doesn't like being in crowds too much, this is great. Just walk around and I get it's just really nice. Does anyone else relate to that? Look at the sign, Marquette Mall. I imagine maybe years ago this used to be like a busy place. I wonder if it was ever like really busy. Imagine people coming with their families to the mall. You know what I mean? Now it's just mostly empty. So I'm just thankful that I get to walk around and enjoy it before it completely disappears. Yeah, it used to make me sad because once COVID hit, I knew that it was pretty much over for everything. But before COVID, I got a chance to walk around to all these, yeah, like because of trucking, it took me to all these small towns. And so I got a chance to really appreciate all these like small towns and stuff like that. And it's exactly how I feel about Russia too, about like St. Petersburg. I get the same feeling, you know. It's, to me, this is like really nice. I love this. It's definitely like an aesthetic. And then one day it's just not gonna be here. Maybe I wonder, like maybe it will be here, but maybe one day it just won't be here anymore, you know. So you gotta enjoy it while it's still here. Anyway, all right, I hope you guys are well. I'll talk to you later.